Day Trading for Beginners, the most updated day trading Quickstart guide. Learn the most profitable strategies to trade stocks, Forex, options, and cryptocurrency. Written by Marcus Rice, narrated by Jim Rising. Chapter 1. The Importance of Having a Strong Mindset. There are those who say that all evil has a common origin, the mind. This statement is absolutely true in the case of trading. Traders may know all the trend indicators, all the tactics and signals, make the predictions correctly, but when they enter the market, all this knowledge ceases to be important if they let their emotions take over. The science that studies the behavior of traders and tries to offer them keys to good emotion management is called trading psychology. In these first few chapters, we'll give a detailed overview of this important aspect. We believe this is the foundation of every successful trader, and we suggest you study it in depth. Common mistakes and misconceptions. The world of financial investments is often compared to a casino. Emotions, passions, bets, you name it. When traders start their career, it is really easy to get into the vortex of their passions and emotions. Only an experienced professional can manage these fundamental components. Keep in mind that every trader feels emotions when they lose or win, but professionals stand out for their Spartan endurance and control of their feelings and emotional reactions. There is an unwritten law valid for all those who wish to trade successfully. The greater the level of emotions, the worse the performance. It seems simple to control feelings. However, the mechanisms for suppressing all of our emotions and experiences are very complicated to apply. In the initial stage, it can be nearly impossible to refrain from the joy of winning or the worry of failure. But if you learn to reduce your emotionality, it will be much easier to achieve success as a trader. Otherwise, you run the risk of adding to the sad statistics of those who have given up halfway. It is important to remember that, unlike in a casino, where everything depends on luck, in trading you have to keep a cool head at all times. If decisions are made quickly and without thinking, then it will become a game of luck, nothing more. Your job as a trader is to make a profit, not to win a prize. Being lucky at any given moment is undoubtedly a pleasant prospect, but too ephemeral and too illusory. If you want to earn money consistently, then you'll have to abandon the idea of playing with money. Trading is a serious business. Treat it like that. Of course, we shouldn't expect all traders to become newsboys, waving their arms in the market as often we see in movies and even on the news. But it is a good image for us to have an idea of how emotions make us behave. The main difficulty in defeating the enemy is identifying it. The main emotions of the trader. The trader's main enemies are their emotions. Traditionally, there are 4 emotional manifestations related to trading. They are fear, greed, hope, euphoria. Strangely, and unlike other contexts in life, positive emotions do not help the trader and lead to stupid ideas, taking actions that had not even remotely been planned to do. Let's take a look at these 4 emotions, one by one. Chapter 2. Fear. To understand why it is so bad to be dominated by feelings, let's take a look at the main situations with typical examples that almost all traders encounter. We'll also see how to deal with these circumstances. The feeling of fear is usually the first of the emotions manifested by a person who starts trading on the Forex or stock market. Fear can be classified into 2 types: primary fear and secondary fear. Primary fear. This fear appears at the beginning, before the first trade. When you study the charts, you look at the prices, and an inexplicable fear begins to rise in your body. You are scared that the first trade may not be profitable. After that comes uncertainty. You decide that you're ready for the first trade, but immediately a sense of uncertainty arises. What if it doesn't work? What if you're not ready? You feel this because during a decision-making process, in any life situation, everything is analyzed from different perspectives, weighing the pros and cons, and emotions enter the evaluation process. And
Sample complete. Ready to continue?